Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Insider Financial Talks Penny Stocks. My name is Alex Carlson. I will be your host today. I am the editor-in-chief of InsiderFinancial.com, and today we are going to be discussing four hot stocks right now. They are AMC Entertainment Holdings, AMC on the NYSE, Churchill Capital Corp 4, CCIV on the NYSE, Labor Smart, LTNC on the OTC markets, and Santo Mining, SANP on the OTC markets. But before we get into that, we have a few housekeeping issues. We have no business relationship with any company whose stock is mentioned in this video. Insider Financial and myself are not investment advisors, and this video does not provide investment advice. Always do your own research, make your own investment decisions, or consult with your nearest financial advisor. This video is not a solicitation or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold securities. This video is meant for informational and educational purposes only and does not provide investment advice. For more information, please read our full disclaimer at insiderfinancial.com/disclaimer. And with that out of the way, remember to smash the thumbs up button if you like this video, hit the red subscribe button and the little notification bell to be notified when we go live with a new video. Also go over to signup.insiderfinancial.com. This is where subscribers get first look at stocks we are going to be covering. Stocks like MMMEDF at 63 cents, ENZC at 0.014, ALPP at 7.5 cents, and TSNP under a penny. After you sign up with your email, and you can also sign up for our SMS alerts with your mobile number. It now works for any country. For instance, the format is US 1 plus the number. If you're in the UK, the format is 44 plus your number. Switzerland 41 plus your number, etc. Text messages are proven to be 7 times faster than emails, so you get a jump on those with only email. And with that out of the way, let's dive right in. If January and February are a sign of things to come, traders and investors are going to make a lot of money this year. It's just been an incredible time to be a stock investor, but it's important to understand that if you're trading hot stocks like these four, it's not the same as trading blue chip. These stocks can be subject to enormous volatility and are subject to frequent crashes are a possibility. Right now, it's very important if you're trading stocks like this to find the momentum before it happens and then be patient. Don't go chasing. When we say find the momentum before it happens, what we here at Insider Financial look to do is position our subscribers before the move happens. This means getting in before the crowd. We got our subscribers in early on TSNP back in November, which you can read. There's a link in the description. ALPP last February. And now, these subscribers are sitting on big gains, over 9,000% in ALPP and over 19,000% in TSNP. And, I'm going to get into more talking about quality versus what I feel is not quality. But, it's important to own a portfolio of quality hot stocks. For some, that can be as many as 10 to 20 or more. We recommend approaching it like a venture capitalist. A venture capitalist invests across a portfolio of companies. They know some are going to go to zero. Some they'll break even, but then there's a handful that are absolute home runs, and they make up for all the losers. If you're looking to day trade, we're not day traders here at Insider Financial. I don't like the intraday moves. I much more prefer the Warren Buffett style of investing. I enjoy researching hundreds of penny stocks, looking for the best alerts for my subscribers. I've found that, based on behavioral economics, being patient, ignoring the day-to-day noise, it suits my personality better. If you want to day trade, we recommend the folks over at True Trading Group. Mike Edward and the team, they do live streams on YouTube 6 days a week. You can check them out. They do a lot of options. They got the Wolf of Weed Street talking about a lot of cannabis plays. They do a lot of swing trading, some day trading. So they also got a lot of educational resources. So check them out and see if they're a right fit for you. It's another also, in addition to what we offer at Insider Financial, another way for you to make additional possible income. And when it comes to OTC versus NASDAQ or NYSE stocks, there's always a bull market somewhere. We feel it's important for investors to play both OTC and big board stocks depending on market conditions. There's always opportunities if you give yourself the flexibility to trade all markets. We really hate when a trader pigeonholes themselves into a corner and says, oh, I only trade OTC or I only trade big boards. If that's the case, you're going to leave a lot of money on the table. For instance, last year for the first half of 2020, it was much more profitable to trade NASDAQ stocks than OTC. This is where we and our subscribers are positioned. We captured runs in SRNE, NEO, INO, IBIO, WKHS, and many others. Then once the summer came, many of the COVID runners, they had failed to find momentum. We then pivoted to OTC and caught runs in TSNP, ENZC, MMM, EDF, and many others. And lately, right now, the multi-baggers have been in OTC stocks. There's no shortage of big runners. And right now, as I said earlier, there's no better time to be a hot penny stock trader, and this is the time to be aggressive. It's like being at the casino when you have a hot hand. Take advantage of it while you can. Just right now, everything's going up, so let's enjoy it while it lasts, because it never does. But diving right in, hot stock right now is AMC. This is a favorite of the Wall Street Bets crowd, and it's running after New York Governor Andrew Cuomo confirmed that movie theaters can reopen on March 5th. They will reopen, little yawn here early in the morning. They will reopen at 25% capacity with no more than 50 people per screen. And this is the first start of the great reopening, as American consumers are flush with cash and eager to spend. And this is why we're seeing the rotation out of big tech and work from home plays to deep fucking value plays like AMC. The vaccines are being administered. The COVID-19 infection rate is coming down. We expect, things to get back to normal by this summer, and this will benefit AMC as moviegoers return. And with 27% of the float short, look for AMC to keep running. Hot stock number 2 is CCIV. And, guys, what can we say? Simply buy the rumor, sell the news. And this is exactly what happened to CCIV. The word about the merger with Lucid Motors had created a tremendous buzz. CCIV has also become a cult stock. It's been endlessly pumped on Twitter. An example is Alex Cutler with his 135,000 followers. He posted this, when will they learn? Silly shorts, selling CCIV at 55, watching CCIV hit 80. I mean, this is just bullshit. In the after hours, we're at $40. And, had you sold at 55, you'd be looking pretty good. And, let me explain why. The transaction will give Lewitt some $4.4 billion of net cash, including $2.1 billion from CCIV and another $2.5 billion from fully committed PIPE, or private investment on public equity. The PIPE is being priced at $15 a share. So the stock closed at 57. They're doing a PIPE at 15. Hello, institutionals are getting a steal. Retail again getting screwed over. Don't get mad at me, for posting this video or telling you the truth. This is the truth. The retail's getting screwed over right now. And based on at 15, it gives the company a $24 billion equity value. And, the thing is, when you look at the 24 billion, there's going to be 1.6 billion shares outstanding, with at $57, the current market cap is 91 billion, for a company that's never sold a car. So, it's sort of a little bit crazy with the valuation here right now. And, I know right now people are saying, oh, okay, boomer, when I start talking about valuation, but at some point valuation will matter. Um, and, they're right now the Lucid Air is in pre-production, but they have yet to sell a single car. So, we're just trying to, ground people, give a little reality check. We're not hating on CCIV and Lucid Motors at all. We love the company, love the design. We think there's enormous potential. We just don't like pumpers steering newbies the wrong way. So, just remember, folks, no one ever goes broke taking a profit. Stocks never go straight up. And, there was also tremendous risk in hodling CCIV if a merger never happened. And, Lucid knew that CCIV was desperate to make a deal. They knew their stock price would collapse if they didn't do a deal. And Lucid negotiated the best deal for themselves and its shareholders. And, CCIV shareholders will be will own a piece of Lucid at the end, but right now Lucid's doing best for its shareholders, its employees, and management. So can't fault them. And smart retail on this. They bought at 12 to 15 and sold at 50 plus. Buy low, sell high, and in the end, it comes down to do your own homework. Don't listen to us or anyone else on social media. You are in charge of your own P&L, and learn to earn. Moving on, hot stock right now is LTNC. This has been a huge runner this month after starting the month off in the trip zeros. But this is another one that we've been trading OTC for far too long to buy into this hype. Stan, the trading man's he's really excited. He likes LTNC. He says 50 cents short term, $1 by summer or shortly after, 5 to 10 in the long term. I mean, at $1, LTNC has a $8 billion market cap. Guys, I covered LTNC since 2016. It was a dog then, now it's just a dog with fleas. This is what I wrote back in 2016. Labor Smart has been a frustrating name for many investors in penny stock land. The company has been trading in 000 territory for quite some time. Each time it's tried to bounce, shares fell right back down. However, this time the folks over at Labor Smart are hoping a $15,000 pump from the penny stock hub will give the stock the boost it's looking for. And, talk about the company. It provides on-demand temporary labor to a variety of industries. It's the story has been the same. It was the same story 4 years ago. It's the same story, or 5 years ago. Same stories now. And the problem that's plagued Labor Smart's been the victim of toxic financings. And this is the problem the stock has been facing and why it can't hold a bounce. Back then, there were over 7 billion shares outstanding, even though CEO Ryan Schneider canceled 706 million personally owned shares. And right now, a lot of people are going off his Twitter feed that this is a bounce play. Guys, he's the guy that put the company in the trip zeros in the first place. He was running it 5 years ago. He's still running it. I've been doing this a long time. Turnaround plays almost never work with the same CEO in charge. So, with him still there, we're a little suspect. So we'll see what he comes up with. But right now, there are still 8 billion shares outstanding. There have been no financials filed since 2015. They got us still $196 million market cap. People are asking, well, why the big run? They simply announced that they're going to accept Bitcoin and Ethereum for its services. Well, what does that mean? Well, when the company posts some financials as to what those services may be, then we can get excited. And supposedly they bought a pizza franchisee, which has one location. Guys, it just, I don't see it, and taking things off social media, that's not gospel. And right now OTC Markets has a stop sign, and that stop sign is there for a reason. And once that gets removed and we see some concrete financials, we'll get more excited. But right now we don't see why this time will be any different for LTNC and its shareholders. So this is definitely one you'd want to be selling at these levels. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Do what you think is best, but I've been doing this a long time, and LTNC is the same dog it was 5 years ago. Nothing's changed. Lastly, hot stock right now is SANP. This is another hot OTC stock running right now for God knows why. A few press releases off of crypto, and it gets all the pumpers excited and newbies chasing it. This is another one with the stop sign. Again, stop sign, you got to be careful. DNAX, which is another OTC stock, and SANP just did a deal where DNAX acquired 70% of the IP and ownership rights to DNA tags. The remaining 30% will be owned by Santo Blockchain Labs. As a result of the deal, SANP and DNAX both went up. However, the result is that SANP now sports a current market cap of $230 million. Meanwhile, DNAX sports a market cap of just $14.6 million. And here again, you can see SANP, it's got 9.6 billion shares outstanding. That's a lot of stock, guys. We understand the excitement around SANP as a crypto play. However, explain to us how that justifies a $230 million market cap with no financials. And the company has not filed since December 31st, 2018, and we doubt things are any better for the company now than they were in 2018. So no revenue in 2018, 126,000 in 2017, 220,000 in 2016. Balance sheet, again, has it improved? We doubt it. 47,000 in total assets, 2.5 in total liabilities back in 2018. You got 1 million in short and long-term debt. So again, this is screaming buyer beware. So we're eager for an update on the financials. Until we see that, we can't change our tune on SANP. But good luck to all, and if you caught this run, we would definitely be booking profits here. So again, not a financial advisor. Don't take my word for it. I'm just a boomer, but been around. And lastly, the thing that I want to mention is on February 19th, the SEC suspended trading in 48 tickers. With the froth in the markets, with these market caps the way they are, we expect the SEC to continue its proactive approach to policing the OTC markets. And holding stocks with a stop sign carries that risk. So, be careful, buyer beware. Remember to take profits when you can. You don't have to sell everything, but book some profits. If the stock, on dips, if you really like these stocks, you can buy the dip. Again, learn to earn. You're in charge of your own P&L. Don't just take my advice or again, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't take what I'm saying. This is just for, informational, educational purposes, just my opinion. But I don't want to see people get hurt. So we definitely we're not pumpers. We're not here to keep pumping and over stocks. I hate when like Alex Cutler, he was over and over again CCIV. Well, a lot of people bought into that. It became a cult stock, and smart money had bought low, sold. And he was excoriating, making fun of people if they sold. We will never do that here at Insider Financial. You'll never go broke taking a profit. We want your P&L to be as big as possible, and the only way that P&L is as big as possible is by taking some money off the table. Been doing this a long time. I've seen millions and millions of dollars get evaporated. So be careful, be cautious. Don't get greedy. Use your common sense, and it's really best to own what we like to consider quality penny stocks. Companies filing, that file their financials, are up to date with OTC markets and the SEC, fully reporting, and you have clarity to what they're doing, not rumor and innuendo on Twitter. So these are the stocks that we look for our subscribers. So if this is what you want to invest in, go over to signup.insiderfinancial.com. This is what we offer. If you want to buy dog shit and get caught up in pumps, stick to the guys on Twitter. So it's not our game. I don't recommend owning, stop signs. Stop signs work if you buy them in the trip zeros. If you get in early, throw $1,000 in with the goal that it'll become current and do the right thing. LTNC, this was trip zeros in January. SANP was trip zeros beginning of the month. This is where you want to get in, not up here, folks. Okay, this is all I'm saying. I don't know what SANP is going to do up here, LTNC, what this is going to do up down here. I know this is where you want it to get in down here, or if you really like the story, bought into it, it formed the support here under a penny. This is where you want it to buy. I just don't want you chasing right here. This is where you have to, be cautious, protect your profits, and trade smart. So just trying to give you guys some friendly knowledge. Take what you want if you think it's the right advice for you. But good luck to all. We're excited about what we see with AMC. We think that the rotation out of big tech and into the back to normal plays are starting to work and will continue to work. So we like what we see. Remember, COVID is still out there. Wear a mask, social distance, and there's definitely bright horizon on coming ahead. And we look for better days ahead. But in the meantime, there's plenty of money to be made in pennies. Just remember, you got to get in before the crowd. Buy low, sell high. That's I'll leave it at that, and I'll be coming live to you with the new video tomorrow. Good luck to everyone in the trading day, and chat with you soon. Thank you again. Bye-bye.